We're talking about the 3 ways continuing to not think of yourself as creative will keep you stuck.
Go. Hold on.
Okay. Are all my hairs in place?
I don't know. There's no one behind the camera.
Look. 1, you will be blind.
I'm going to say experientially blind.
Yes.
We'll explain that momentarily.
2, you're going to miss out on experiences that could potentially show you gifts that you didn't know you had. And 3, it could keep you stuck in your career, so hamper your professional growth.
Great.
Do you want to talk about experiential blindness?
I do, and I would say we're actually going to show something to you right now.
Yes.
On the screen now are a bunch of white and black blobs. It's probably very difficult for your brain to make sense and come up with any sort of organization of what these blobs mean. Now we're going to show you this. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now let's go back to those blobs. You can see what's there. So what happened is you experienced something new, the actual photograph, and when you returned back to the original ambiguous information, your brain now had new information to make sense of it and disambiguate it. So you were experientially blind, you got new information, and it unlocked a new way of seeing for you.
And think about how that can apply to your life. Like, think about how many things our eyes are looking at, but we're not fully processing. I mean, there really is a whole world out there. I feel like we're not seeing half of the world. I mean, whether it's, another culture's experience or, meaning that comes from different objects that we just don't understand. Like, how can we get more information and then see something? So when you are not allowing for any creativity, which involves growth and experience and contact, and then we're missing out on a lot.
So we can think about, putting on the artist lens. It's just, you can be playful with it and just say, okay, how would an artist or someone who's super creative, how would they walk through the world? What would they notice? So if you go on a walk, you can notice the play of light, the
textures,
the colors, interesting color combinations that nature comes up with, and just be inspired and excited by the creativity of nature all around you. So what's number 2?
Number 2 is you may miss out on experiences that could potentially show you gifts you never knew you had. So if you're saying, I'm not creative, and you don't say yes to that invite to that painting party or that thing that sounds weird that's like some experiential museum thing, or like
an improv night or something.
If you're like, no.
I don't do that. I'm not creative.
Right,
I can't do that.
Or too scared to try. What if you have a very specific talent in one of these things that you never knew? What a waste that would be, and how sad.
And it doesn't need to be a talent that you then end up commodifying, right? You don't need to become a professional anything. It's just something that adds and brings joy to your life and unlocks a new way of seeing the world.
Number 3, you may hamper your professional success. So if we're allowing ourselves to look through the world through this other lens, this creative lens, we're going to see new opportunities, we're going to make new connections, we're going to see different ways to share information, different ways to package ideas. And if we just keep repeating, I'm not creative, we're really locking down all of our potential.
And I have to say that sometimes those personality tests that can be harmful, right? Because they're not well supported by science. I'm just going to say that. And it locks you into this one idea of yourself. And I think being the creative, being the artist is something that is inside everyone, that everyone has access to. I mean, we learned this from our good friend Jay, who is an amazing artist, and she was the one who really convinced me that I'm creative. I tend to think that I'm more of an academic, and
even though you were a ballerina.
I know, right? But it was, again,
creative.
a mindset or a lens I used to view myself and, the world around me. So just sitting with and playing with the idea that, no, I am an artist, I am a creative. It now feels, like a comfortable suit I'm wearing, whereas before the idea was just new and it doesn't feel right. So if you don't feel like you're creative, you don't feel like you have any artistic sensibility, I just encourage you to act as if for a while and just be open to the idea that yes, you are, that yes, everyone is. It's just a skill that
we have some tips too.
You can develop.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I know.
Snappy.
Snappy. I'm not snappy.
Here's some ideas.
I like a really long preface. I like
Well, you taught courses that were like 3 hours long.
I like high effort, low reward. That is my sweet spot. High effort, low reward.
Quick story. I was doing some research and doing some original Jane Fonda workouts for another creative side project.
As we do.
Yeah. We have a little aerobic series maybe happening. I was taking this class and I called Tait and I said, it's very dangerous. There's no safety modifications for the moves. She's just throwing things around. It's dangerous for your back. And I did not break a sweat and my heart rate hardly rose at all. And what did you say?
I said, perfect. That is my kind of workout. Dangerous and absolutely not effective. I love it. Sign me up.
So here are some tips if you're still thinking, but wait, how do I get started? How do I try to start thinking of myself as creative? Free writes. It's 5 minutes, set the timer, just let everything come out. Don't even think about it. Then you can go back and circle really powerful words, things that really jump out at you. And when you put them all together, you might see some kind of poetry there or even a song.
And remember, you do not need to share this with anyone. So in the beginning, it might feel a little uncomfortable and you might be judging yourself. No, this is like draft zero. Like just
fun.
Fun.
Play. Coloring. All those cool coloring books.
And
I know
doodling.
That sounds
coloring
doodling,
and doodling. We'll
but
put
it's
those.
just to start moving that muscle. Force yourself to take some kind of creative class. Improv, painting, pottery, knitting, stitching, on and on and on. Just force yourself and you'll start to see things. Again, that experiential blindness, we get new information. We'll start to see things in a new way. Even a color theory class.
Yeah.
You have a friend who took a color theory class and she sees the whole world in a different way.
Yes. And also any, a musical instrument, voice lessons, even if you can't carry a tune.
Yeah. We sing all the time.
I decided long ago. Oh my God.
We need a new song for this episode.
Okay, keep going.
I think we covered any other ideas?
A playlist.
And share it with your friends, then sing through it by yourself, with your family, with your friends. Even if you can't carry a tune, just sing.
Just sing. I mean, sing in the shower, sing in the car if you're self-conscious, and then before you know it, you'll be, breaking out in song regularly.
Like, hit me with your best
shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. That's a real low one. Hit me with your best shot. But now we got to go up high. Fire away. See, I can't carry a tune. Okay, we need a better song than that. Sing loud. It's
really good for getting
lubricating your vocal cords.
And then you start saying things more freely.
Yes.
But you need the clarity and discernment so you're not just saying to everybody. So we'll close with the song. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll
we'll keep on fighting till the end. We yes, we know that we're not on the same note, but we don't care.
Yeah.
We're each,
It
you
feels
know.
good to sing.
Yeah, it does. Okay, everyone.
Till
Bye.
next time.
Also known as between two.
No. Within.
Oh, within
the peacock
the
chair.
peacock chairs.
Going to see a huge portion of the world.
You just need to list them and then we go back.
Sorry. 1. And number 3.